Here's exactly how you can set up an announcement bar in Squarespace. It's that top bar at the top of your navigation that just pops up whenever you want it to. Really good for announcements, any kind of promotions, any kind of important information that you need people to see on your website right away. And it's actually really easy to set up in Squarespace, so let's get to it. Now, once you log into Squarespace, on the left-hand side, you're going to see this big menu. And so it might look different for you. Don't worry at all about that. Now, how you find the announcement bar, especially in 2026 and beyond, is going to be under Pages. It's not as intuitive. They've moved this thing around a ton, but this is how you get to it now. Then you go to Pages and then scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll find Marketing Tools here. And from there, you're going to go ahead and click on Announcement Bar right over here. Now, here we actually have the announcement bar. This is so handy. You can see I've got it toggled on, but I can toggle it off. So by default, it's going to be toggled off for you. And once it's off, you really only have one option, but to toggle this on. And so once you do that, that's when all of the options for editing pop out. So Squarespace does this on purpose. It's an extremely powerful platform. So it really only shows you things once you've enabled them on. So once you toggle that on, you'll see there's a place that you can customize the message, and then you can actually add a link. Now, this link right here basically means that this entire bar is linkable. This is actually really handy because when somebody clicks on this, it's just going to pop out. Now, what you could do is to make sure you've got that link set up correctly. So I'm actually going to X this out for now. I'll choose the advisement page. Now, by default, it's going to just stay within the site. But if I want it to open in a new tab, I can. Something to keep in mind, just a nice little tip, is once you have the link, hit enter just to make sure that it sticks. And you'll see here that it actually does. But if I want that to open in a new tab, I'm going to go ahead and toggle this on and then click away. And then once I save it, you'll see here, if I click on this, boom, takes me to the actual page that I want. Now, something kind of cool to note here is that it will change, the announcement bar will change depending on the theme that you have on that particular page, like the actual color scheme, which you can edit in site styles if you need to. So if I go back to the previous page, you can see that this theme, this particular dark theme, has the announcement bar set to this really cool sort of burnt orange. Now, if you want, also, this is kind of a additional styling, but you could just kind of use the text editor here, or you could just make a particular part of the text linkable. So if I want to say, right, I hit enter. Now you can see this is underlined, and I can actually remove this link if I want. So this is no longer clickable, but if somebody clicks on this text, then it will actually go to the appropriate page. So it's totally up to you. I personally think that it's much better to remove a specific text link and just attach a link here. I always feel like that works much better. That way, you have this whole bar to click. So this works really, really well. If you have an announcement, if you have any kind of specials or promotions, events coming up, or even just critical information, like I have a company that does this with an allergy company. Their patients have to use their FSA money or something, right? So it'll pop up any kind of critical information, and then you can save it, and now it is on your entire site across the board. And then whenever you're done with it, you come back here, toggle off, hit save, and you can see it is no longer on the site. So that is how you set up an announcement bar in Squarespace. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. And if you have any questions, please do let me know. Feel free to leave them in the comments. And if this was helpful, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.